Madam President. Having served on the conference committee, I feel it's important to just add me too, if you will, to the comments made by my good colleague from the North Coast, and to also thank Senator Dodd from the Napa area for an excruciating experience that I know he went through, but the hard work that went into this. This is not perfect. There is no perfect solution to this. We are in an era of climate change. We know how it happened. We know that the powers that be are still ignoring the fact that our behavior has created a hardening of this planet, a warming of this planet, and we are experiencing the impacts of that. So we're angry. And we have every right to be angry. And we're angry that our major utility company has not taken this particularly seriously and has been found to be negligent over and over and over again. So the question is, what do we do about that? And I would like to say that this bill, I believe, attacks the problem in the most constructive and positive way possible under these circumstances. As was mentioned, there's no change to the inverse condemnation law. It doesn't matter if the utilities are negligent. If their equipment is responsible for a fire, they're going to pay. And that notion of changing that was taken off the table early. And I think that was critical. We need to remember that. But the question is, what are we going to do now going forward? And many of us on this committee said the two most important things that we could do were to try to deal with prevention and safety. And the goal was to protect the victim and the ratepayer. And so this measure is a balancing. We also need that energy. If we didn't need it, boy, I'd be the first to push PG&E off the cliff. But we need their energy, and if we push them off the cliff, it's going to cost the ratepayer more. So here we have a balancing. The first dollars are going to come from the shareholders, and we're going to scrub is the word that the good senator from Napa likes to use. Every dime of their massive profits is going to come out of this to pay for the costs associated with these fires. And after that, we're going to try to make the impacts of what it's going to take to keep these utilities going as minimal as possible. We're not going to let these PG&E executives make money and get bonuses at the cost of the ratepayer. It's going to come out of the shareholder. If the shareholders want to give them, reward them for their behavior, it's not going to be on the ratepayer. This is a balanced measure. It's not perfect, but it will keep us going forward. It will provide the kind of environmental protections we need, the kind of fire prevention protections we need. And with that, I would urge your aye vote.